Marcia. Hey, Rachel. Thanks. How's everybody doing? Hey, Kimmy, what's going on? Hey, Mike Johnson. Yes, it is. Has anybody heard from Monty? Kim, have you heard from Monty? I texted him a couple times and I haven't heard back. Hey, Rachel. It concerns me just a little because he's so, you know. Hope everything is okay. Hey Chris, how you doing? I promised that I never would leave you. It's funny how the seasons change, and the more that I try to forget you, it's funny how things stay the same without a rhyme or reason. When I look into your eyes, I know that I found forever. No hiding, no disguises. Reunion of souls, of mind, of space, over time, every place. I look and I see your smiling face everywhere, constant reminder of everything I want to be, who I am and how with you I can be free. I can be free. It's amazing what the soul can remember, no matter what the day or time or the appointed hour. All I know is your soul and mine are so joyful together. It's as if we found the perfect way of being together. So tell me, how can we stay apart? Can we stay apart? Hey, Miss Eleanor. Reunion of souls, of mind, of space, of time, every place. I look and I see your smiling face everywhere, constant reminder of everything I wanna be. Here I am and how with you I can be free. I can be free. In a place before now, a time before here, we were called to this place, and I'm glad to be standing here. Sometimes the truth's painful, but a leap of faith is all it takes. Close your eyes, don't get discouraged. Spread your wings and just let the winds of change blow free, and believe they'll hold you if you dare to close your eyes and soar free. Soar free. Free, free. Oh, my soul is free, free. My soul is free, free. My soul is free. Hey, Carol, how you doing? My heart is free. My mind is free. Is your soul free? Hey, Terry, Mom, Judy, and Colleen. Is your soul free? Is your heart free? Is your mind free? Your feet up, sis? How you doing? It's so good to see you. Hey, Marvin. Yeah, so rain, huh? Lots and lots of rain. We could use some rain. Yeah. Ooh. You know that whole global warming thing? Yeah, that part. Climate change. Well, it was supposed to be my friend Patronila's birthday celebration today, but you know what? I don't know what's going on with that girl. I haven't heard from her, so I'm like, okay, well, you know what? When you get back to me, we'll do it. Oh, yes. Well, Carol, we are here for you. We are here for you. We are celebrating Kim's birthday tomorrow. And Michelle is back home and I think doing a little bit better. I spoke to her son yesterday. So, yes, the prayers are working. And yes. Tyree, what's up? How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I was out playing at the hospital today, so they brought me some water because normally I like to, you know, keep it in my water bottle so that I'm not, you know, the whole carbon footprint, that whole business, right? It's a real thing. Anyway, so I'm gonna do this for, you know what? I'm gonna do both the rain songs. Yes. Okay. So. Yeah, okay. So I'll tell you. More R&B tonight. Okay. Yeah, so when my mom and my brother were in the hospital at the same time, I started playing from, you know, I would go in my mom's room and just play my guitar. And so, okay, I'm gonna sing. And then one day I went in, hey, Mariska, what's up, girl? And I was in the elevator and I met this minister and she was like, would you come and do that, you know? Would you volunteer? And I was like, of course. So I volunteered for like, I don't know, 4 years, and then they finally, you know, put me on the payroll, and then COVID hit, right? So I'm finally just getting back. Yes, and it feels really good. I mean, I'm not on the floors again yet, but I'm in the lobby, so it's nice to just sit and play and practice and warm up. I'm probably, you know what, I was thinking I should probably just do a live thing, right? And I might do that on Thursday, so just look out. I'll post it. Hey, Joyce, what's up? How you doing? Anyway, for the East Coast. Rain, rain, go away. We'll dance in the moonlight at the end of the day till the storms of life that darken our days give way to the new morning sun. I feel a flicker of fear in my heart when the clouds start to gather and the first raindrops start to fall on my face, and I'm brought to my knees and the sunlight returns to the skies. Rain, rain, go away. We'll dance in the moonlight at the end of the day till the storms of life that darken our days give way to the new morning sun. Out in the desert where my soul met the sky, I stood next to people on land cracked and dry, and suddenly rain fell. I was soaked to my skin, and we danced till the clouds parted again and again, again. Light is the answer to the darkness. Drought is the calling for the rain. If you open your eyes, shift perspective, and try to have faith, and just let your heart sing, sing. Rain, morning sun to the new morning sun. All right, for out here, and for all the people on here getting older and getting better, right? Because isn't that what life is about? Getting older and getting better. Late last night, I know I should have been sleeping, but your voice returned me to another season. Youth is wasted on the young, wisdom's wasted on a heart that just won't function, walking wounded in the sun of 1,000 rainy days gone by. Still I'm not dry, so let it rain. Yes, better. Thunder and lightning falling from the sky, at least wiser. I am not afraid of a little water, and I'm not afraid of you and I. 'Cause I made a list, checked it twice. Baby, you are everything on it. Who knew that you'd show up so nice, leaving me frustrated and haunted, with your voice ringing in my ears. Come and play with me as if there's no tomorrow. There is only this roof, moon and stars, 2 guitars and a little piano. So let it rain, thunder and lightning falling from the sky. I am not afraid of a little water, and I'm not afraid of you and I. And falling like the raindrops through a wide and open sky, through clouds so heavy laden they can't help but cry. Soul to soul, heart to heart, your belly to my back. Where we've gone, there can be no turning back. 'Cause you remind me who I am, in my past, my present, and in my future. We are travelers in time on this endless winding road called life. Baptize me again and let it rain, thunder and lightning You no, it looks great. It's a great shot. I love it. I was like, wow, awesome. Turning back the hands of time, holding on to misty memories, chasing shadows through the night, trying to find my happy ending, reaching out for another chance at heaven. We could still find a way if we try, believing in the mystery like it used to be. We were more than lonely drifters in the dark. I can remember the sun inside. Love held us tight. I need to feel your magic here tonight instead of tearing it apart. Diamond shining in the night, lying soft and warm together. Only images survive. Can my dream go on forever? There's still time to lock away the sadness, let the secrets alive start to smile, believing in the mystery, how it used to be. Baby, bring back all the passion to my heart. I can remember the tender days. Love was all we made. Can't you see me in your magic here tonight? Lonely spirits seem to whisper on the wind. It's a silent song that's never meant to be. Since the dawn of time, the mystery never ends. We could find forever if we let love rise again. Baby, it's a mystery how it used to be. Baby, bring back all the magic to my life, 'cause I can remember those tender days, all the love we made. I just need to feel your magic here tonight. Oh, ooh. The song is Mystery. Ooh. By Anita Baker, and also by oh my gosh, Manhattan Transfer. Thank you. All right, let's see, what have we got? So, really, ABBA too? Yo, they had the crazy, just kidding. Yes, well. Cantinho violão, esse amor uma canção pra fazer feliz a quem se ama. Muita calma pra pensar, é ter tempo pra sonhar. De janeiro ser o corcovado, o redentor que lindo. Quero a vida sempre assim, com você perto de mim. A sua abaca da vela chama. I was lost and tragic joke I found in you. The meaning of existence, oh my love. Quiet nights, quiet stars, quiet chords from my guitars. Of life's ember. Quiet walks by quiet streams, quiet nights and quiet dreams, and a window looking out upon the sea, and Corcovado, how lovely. Here is where I wanna be, here with you, right next to me, till the final burning of life's ember. I was lost and lonely, believing that love was only a bitter tragic joke I've found with you. The meaning of existence, oh my love, my love, my love, oh my love. Si escuchas llenar mi corazón, no esperes, pregúntale con emoción cómo era mi vida sin amor, porque llega y hora y la ilusión y vuela a cielo abierto. Yo he visto la luna al descansar, mi sombra infinita en la angustia y el rincón, y entonces dibujás una flor, píntale los ojos sin dolor, poco más es feliz. Yo me enamoré de ella como el que encuentra dinero, que lleva un susto primero de camino a la alegría. Yo me enamoré de ella como el que encuentra dinero, que lleva un susto primero de camino a la alegría. Quiero que dibujes en el sol mi sombra infinita y la angustia y el rincón, y entonces dibujas una flor, píntale los ojos sin dolor, poco más es feliz. Yo me enamoré de ella como el que encuentra dinero, que lleva un susto primero de camino a la alegría. Yo me enamoré de ella como el que encuentra dinero, que lleva un susto primero de camino a la alegría. this wasteland, a wandering Bedouin. And I search to find the answer. In my desert, there's a rose. In my desert, and she grows in this chaos. So innocent, through brick and stone, and she comforts, and she heals me, and tells me there's a rose in my desert. There's a rose in my desert. There's a rose in my desert, and she'll grow in my desert, and she'll live in my desert, and she'll die in my desert. There's a rose in my desert. There's a rose in my desert. There's a rose in my desert. I've been writing you love letters, but just in my mind, hoping they'll see in my eyes that I'm in love with you, and tell you that I've been fiending for you by my side. I just can't get you from under my skin, and that's where the trouble begins. Where there's smoke, there is fire. Where there's heat, desire. I don't wanna be lonely. Just a random meeting of souls that's got horribly out of control. Let it smolder and burn. I know nothing about commitment. I just can't understand the things you don't hold in your hands. But when I'm holding you, I know that I should be fully committed to this insanity called love, and I've left all my reason behind. I just can't get you from under my skin, and that's where the trouble begins. Where there's smoke, there is fire. Where there's heat, desire. I don't wanna be lonely. Just a random meeting of souls that's got horribly out of control. Am I out of my mind? Am I just wasting time? Am I in love with you? All these thoughts in my head, thoughts of you in my bed. Ooh, making love to you, making love to you. And then lying there beside you, with my heart in your ears, as loudly and clear as my own. In synchronicity, I know that I've been here forever. So familiar yet strange, feeling your lips round my name. I'm telling you that I just can't get you from under my skin, and that's where the trouble begins. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's heat, desire. And I don't wanna be lonely. Just a random meeting of souls that's got horribly out of control. Let it smolder and burn. Let it smolder. Let it smolder. Ooh, let it smolder and burn. Let it smolder and burn. I've got secrets, but I'll tell you no lies. It's called Skin. I'm an angel, but it's all a disguise for the world. If you wanna know me, well, I'll let you inside. If you wanna keep me, I might swallow my pride for a minute. But you should know there's a professional help that I can't fight this fire. It's burning down in my soul. It's burning and it's out of control inside. Boy, you make me crazy. You made me lose my mind. I lost all sense of myself, lost all sense of space and time. You said you wanna know me, I'll let you inside. You said you wanna keep me, and I swallowed my pride for a minute. But you're on shaky ground, and there's a battle inside. Sometimes I feel like I'm at one with myself. Sometimes I feel I need professional help, and I can't fight this fire. It's burning down in my soul. It's burning and it's out of control inside. Sometimes I feel like I'm in one with myself. Sometimes I feel I need some professional help, that I can't fight this fire. It's burning down in my soul. It's burning and it's out of control inside. Inside. In she walked and she was on me, wearing crazy like a vintage dress. I could feel her breath upon my face, venom spewing at its best. And I whispered, yeah, I did him so of it. I did him in a way you could never understand. With my lips, the ones between my ears, my voice, my hands, he could barely stand. She said, well, is it love? I said, I ain't nobody's love song. Is it love? Only time will tell. Well, is it love? You gotta jump through rings of fire and turn your back on the gates of hell. And it was over. I never looked at him that way, up until that very moment. There was nothing left to say, 'cause she was right and I'd been living in denial. My feelings changing like the ever-changing tides, ebb and flow and fast and slow, so long, so wide, so deep inside of me. He was. Well, is it love? I said, I ain't nobody's love song. Is it love? Only time will tell. If it's love, you gotta jump through rings of fire and turn your back on the gates of hell. I lost my mind, he kissed my thighs, one word divine, he broke me down in ways unknown, cracked this heart of stone. He said, well, is it love? I said, I ain't nobody's love song. Is it love? Only time will tell. If it's love, I gotta jump through rings of fire and turn my back on the gates of hell. If it's love, if it's love, is it love? fuck with singers, 'cause you will end up in a song. Crazy is as crazy does, and crazy is as crazy was, and nevermore shall be. So if it's love, you gotta sing somebody's love song. If it's love, only time will tell. If it's love, you gotta jump through range of fire and turn your back on the gates of hell. If it's love, if it's love, if it's love, if it's love. If there's a hell below, if there's a hell below, could have said if there's a hell below, I'm sure we're all gonna go. Yes, the subtitle of that song is How I Almost Got Beat Up at a Club. Anyway. Hey, Ray Ray. Hey, Simone. What's up, girl? How you doing? All right, you know what? Since you're here, let's see. Everybody's searching for a feeling, but love is not a feeling. No, love is just believing. Hey, Claude. That in spite of all the obstacles standing right in front of you, if your heart's unwavering, you can have the love of your life. You can run, but you can't hide from the love you feel inside, 'cause it'll tear your heart apart. You better claim and don't deny that you need me by your side. Or someday you'll wake up. Don't you and find me gone, off to sing some other song that's not as sweet as yours. I'm begging you, boy, stay in the moonlight, stay until the first light, stay until the sunlight chases the night away, until the week's end, until our next life begins. Stay till forever's night away. Oh, if you told me 4 years ago that I could feel this way, well, I'd have looked you in the eye and said, you're a motherfucking liar. 'Cause I find I'm in so deep, I give my soul to keep your love inside me. Don't you wake and find me gone, off to sing some other song that's not as sweet as yours. I'm begging you, please stay in the moonlight, stay until the first light. Stay until the sunlight chases the night away, until the week's end, till our next life begins. Stay till forever's night. I see forever in your eyes, and it's time you realize nothing in this world is promised, and tomorrow just might not come. But in case that day arrives, better recognize to start and end your days. I'm begging you, please, in the moonlight, until the first light, until the sunlight chases the night away, until the week's end, until our next life begins. Stay till forever's night. Stay until the week's end, until our next life begins. Ooh, stay till forever's night. So y'all think I'm playing about this musical. I'm not playing. Like, I'm so serious, right? Seriously. It's crazy because I feel like most of the songs are written already, right? Yeah. And so, people always say, oh, write about what you know about. And I'm like, listen, y'all. Some things, my mother used to be like, do you have to confess everything? Do you have to tell everything? And I'm like, okay, well, I'm getting better. I'm, right. Yeah, because, there was a time when I didn't talk about anything, right? And I think as human beings, we think that we're the only ones going through some shit, right? And I remember, when I first started playing guitar, and, my boy Bill was like, because I went to this horrible breakup, he was like, okay, we're going to Guitar Center. That's what we're doing. And we're going to get you a guitar because this is terrible. I hate this. This is bad for me. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, it's terrible. So, I go get this. I told y'all I got the guitar, and then, 2 weeks later, my crazy ass is up on stage like, oh, I play guitar now. Look at me. Right. But the songs that came out during that time, these are a lot of those songs, right? And I look back and I was like, wow, really? That's what we're doing? Okay. But I made this conscious decision because before, I was just writing these songs that were very much, universal and, oh, love and blah, 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 right? But none of the, nitty gritty and the, yeah. So I was up in San Francisco. I did this gig at the Red Poppy Art House, right? That's some bougie shit for you, right? It's this great space though. It's, it sounds very bougie and very blah, blah, but it's it's in sort of it's like a church, like a storefront church. It's amazing. And so, I played these, and then this woman came up to me afterwards, and she was like, young woman too. I mean, she's probably in her 20s, and she was like, I feel like you are singing the soundtrack of my life. And I was like, what? And I had been having this moment where I was like, you know what? I'm going to just be honest. I'm just going to put it all out there, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, crazy, whatever, right? And the more I started doing that, the better, right, Kimmy? It was such a moment for me. It was such a revelation. I was like, oh, wait, so, okay. So, right. It was one of those moments. And so I was like, you know what? Okay, wait, Carol Davis, when's your birthday, girl? Do I have a list from you? What's happening? What night are we doing? I got somebody tomorrow night, but Thursday and Friday, girl, are open, I think. Just saying. Yeah, so that's at that point I just decided to really just tell the truth. And it's been very freeing, you know. The truth will say, oh, speaking of truth, yes, I was gonna do this one next. Oh, I love that, Scotty. You know what? It's so funny. I was reading somebody else's thread the other day, and they were talking about me, and I was like, how are you reading? Like, what is happening? Like, and so some rando that I don't even know was like, oh yeah, you know, Maritri just touches the heart of things, and I'm like, wow, that's so nice. So it made me feel really good. Yeah. Yes, send me those, Dennis. Seriously, send me like a messenger. Seriously. Right, you know what it is? It is the difference between the girl that they raise and living the truth. That is the truth, because I'm still that girl, right? I'm that girl that grew up in this house, right? But I'm also that woman that went away to New York and DC and Nashville and lived a very, very full life, right? With very few boundaries and limitations, thanks to my dad, who was like, yeah, you don't have to have any kind of limitations or boundaries. No, you don't need that. You know, men don't have that. You don't need that. So, yeah, that balance between him and my mother was just perfect. You know, thank you so much, Marsha. Anyway, so this is a little ditty about the lies we tell ourselves. Yes. Thanks, Scotty. Oh my God, yes, I did have a male roommate. My mother was like, I told y'all, she didn't speak to me for a year. Well, she spoke to me, she just wouldn't call my house because the man was there. I was like, Mom, we're not in the same room. He's down the hall with his girlfriend. Like, you know, we always saw other people. It was like so weird, you know, and well, all right, y'all got a minute? So I was telling one of my friends this story. So I met Q-Tip, right, in a real crazy way. So me and Mo Beasley and this guy I was dating at the time, and Mo's girlfriend, you know, okay, she wasn't his girlfriend, she was somebody, okay, we were both seeing these people and we were out on a date. Out on a date. So, you know, Q-Tip walks in, right, and I was like, and so he's standing at the door, right? He's all tall and fine. Like, for some reason, I thought he was, like, short. Yo, this dude was, like, okay, I know he's not 6'5", but he looked like he was 6'5", and he just, like, he saunters. He's got this thing, and he's, you know, he's got his hair all up, and he's got dreads at the time. And, I mean, I was like, what? So he's looking around the room, right? He's looking around, and he catches my eye. And he starts walking to me like he's in a tractor beam, and I'm like, right? So he gets the table. And he reaches over my date and gives me his hand. And he's like, hey, yo, I'm John. And I was like, y'all, when I tell you, I have never been speechless. Me, never, right? Mo Beasley kicked me under the table and was like, yo, breathe and stop. And I was like, yeah. Right. Anyway, I was unable to speak to him. Yo, Scotty, it was like, and my date was sitting there like, yo, I was like, shush, it's Q-Tip, dude. Like, are you kidding me? Come on. Seriously? Like, really? It's not like I'm going to leave with him. Well, I mean, if he asked me to, I probably would have. Yeah, Mo Beasley was like, breathe and stop. I was like, if I could say something, I would cuss you out right now, but all I've got is blah, blah. Right, that part. Anyway. I would be lying if I said I'm not in love with you, and lying if I said let's just be friends, and lying if I said I don't want to spend the night with you, go on home. I need to be alone. I am a liar, 'cause I say these things to you, bound for desire, and the misery of the truth you live. Listen, y'all, okay, I can't even get through that song right now. I was so dumbfounded. Dumbfounded. I can't even, listen, I met McCoy Tyner, I met Bobby McFerrin. Like, I have met a lot of my heroes, seriously. Did my date stand up? No, because I was like, okay. Yeah, I don't know what it was about him, but I was speechless. Completely speechless. Yeah, it was a moment. I did manage to slip him. Of course, I had my CD in my bag. You know, I was like, here, take this. You know, maybe we could work together at some point. Yeah, okay, well, and just, okay, for the record, I saw him a couple years ago at, oh my God, it's crazy. Debbie Harry had a birthday party. I think I forget how old she turned. It didn't even matter because she looked like she always looks like she's 25. And she looked great, but he was DJing her party, and I don't even remember how I wound up at this. Like, you know, I always wind up at in these places where I'm like, how do we get here? So, Debbie Harry, maybe it was 60, because you know what? Maybe, yeah, she was probably turning 60, and so it was one of my friends was like, hey, you know, I'm curating this party for Debbie Harry. Do you want to come? And I was like, yeah. So, you know, I went, and he was DJing, and Debbie Harry was there, and she actually performed, and it was like, see, mad, you would have handled that. You'd have shook his hand and be like, yo, man, respect. See? Right, not, And see, that's the thing, like, yeah. I mean, seriously, it wasn't like I was going to leave with him. Again, it wasn't like I was gonna leave with him or anything, you know, but that just kind of let me know, like, I was like, oh, I can't date you, because you're not, like, this is a lot, right? And I understand the allotness of myself, right? See, Madge, you know, you understand, and like, and Madge, you also know this, like, being in New York and, you know, just being around people. You know, it's not, sometimes it's just not that deep, right? But you just gotta roll with it and kind of laugh and be like, yo, okay, listen, yes, none, zero, and no regrets, except that I couldn't talk to the man, like, seriously, right? Yes, right. Relax yourself, girl. Please settle down. That part, right? All of that. Anyway, y'all. Okay, so it is, what time? 6:03. Yeah. Okay, so what I will say to you is the Patreon it keeps changing and evolving, but it is coming, right? I'm getting much clearer on what it's about, and right now it's looking like it's going to be about the writing of this musical and the journey that, you know, it has been. So I will keep y'all posted. I know it was fast, right? I always feel like, did I start late? But I'm always right on time. Kimmy, I'll see you tomorrow. And you know what, girl? If you send me a list, it's fine. If you don't send me a list, I'll make it up, you know? Because I know what you like. On that okay, most of the people on here, Scotty, probably don't even know what that is, right? But listen, I have friends who have that, and I'm like, I could maybe not be so shy and maybe do it. Anyway, but yeah, trust and believe. When I first heard it, I was like, who does that sort of thing? And then I was like, a list of friends, and I was like, okay, wow. Okay, yes, the journey. Yes. Eleanor, I love you. Yes, listen, okay, I didn't know that other thing you said. I was like, oh, part of me was like, I am so mortified. And the other part was like, oh, hello. Okay. Anyway. Okay. I love y'all. Lots of love, lots of light. Get some sleep. I've been sleeping like all week, seriously. Because, you know, the kids are like, you don't sleep. And then my friends are like, you don't sleep. Everybody's like, you don't ever sleep. And I'm like, okay, I sleep. Okay, I do sleep. Yeah, that one, thanks. So I do sleep, y'all. When I, you know, I mean, look, I do sleep. But, you know, sometimes my brain is just like, beep, 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 beep. So, yes. Anyway, I love you. All right. All right, Carol, well, I'm glad I didn't miss your birthday, but if you want to do something for your wife, that's cool too. Just let me know. Listen, y'all, I'm here for you, right? And it's always cool to learn new music. It's always cool to learn new music and play new music for the people. So, if you have a list or you have just a song, right, see, that's hello, I got stuff to do. Like, seriously, listen, I get a solid 5 to 6 hours a night. And most days I will take a nap. Because if I get up really, really early, you know, by like 1 o'clock, I've already worked like, you know, 6 hours. So, yeah, I get it. But anyway, I love y'all. Good night. Tomorrow we celebrate Kimmy. And yes, good to see you, Karis. All right, I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.